Hey now, what's going on, family? Where are my heavy hitters this Wednesday evening? You guys, we have an amazing guest. Let me see if I can get her on. I think I sent you an invitation. Let's see if it'll go through. All right, there we go. Hey, girl, there she is. Y'all, listen. Hey. We just had an amazing conversation. You know, we guys were getting ready for the podcast, and I had this amazing opportunity to chat with Sam of New Vintage by Sam.
Hey, girl.
Say
Hey,
hey to the
y'all.
people,
Hey.
girlfriend. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yes. Listen, tonight was nothing short of amazing. I can't wait for this episode to come out. We had an opportunity to speak to someone that probably most of you know. Very few would be new introductions, but listen, Sam is absolutely amazing. For those of you who are in the Baltimore area, yeah, you probably know her. I've seen her work, have experienced her work, and have seen her probably in the Spice Suite now, Black and Forth. Give us a little bit about what you have going on now, Sam, so people can get
sincerely
reacclimated.
emotional.
Look, people saying, "Hey, Sam," they know you.
Oh, goodness. So, I'm sorry, y'all. Look, it's after 6:30, so my brain is just like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But yeah, thank you, Anissa, so very much for welcoming my voice. But I've got a lot of the things happening. So I will be beefing up the wellness and wardrobe conversation this year because it's super imperative. Of course, it started from the healing hardware. Yes, you did, sincerely emotional. She got stuff. But yeah, it started with the healing hardware collection, but now it's continuing to grow and expand as I just help folks to actualize themselves and build confidence through clothing. Like it's hardly about the designer labels. It's always going to be about the energy that you bring into the space, and that allows you to shine. So, just really beefing up that conversation. I'm absolutely continuing to pour into my babies, my youth, my Black women, my Black girls, my Black inner city youth in Baltimore. It's super important for me to also share with them just how to continue to take care of themselves overall, connect them to some, some charging outlets where they can be rejuvenated. Also share with them my creative experiences as an artist in business, because that's something completely different as well. Um, so all of those things is just really about liberation. Like I really just want folks to see themselves in different spaces and know that like you can have the life that you deserve and love and design it how you truly want it to be. It's just sometimes we just need to make sure we find that plug that's willing to just like, connect us to the right ports. So I'm happy to be that.
Girl,
Thank you.
you're amazing, and I feel like I heard everything you said, but I feel like we just glossed over the fact
Thank
that you
you.
were just absolutely fabulous. What? Look, listen. At the end of the day, you are one of the people who are truly pouring into the community, like not even just Black women, Black boys, Black girls, and you're living in your truth
Thank
and you're
you.
standing up authentically. And so that's what I love most about what I've learned about you today. Our conversation was nothing short of amazing. You guys, I can't wait for you to see this podcast episode. But ironically, I don't know how much you've like
No, it's all
broadcasted today,
good.
but
Go
I'm
ahead.
just telling your business. I'm sorry. But listen, look, aside from our podcast, you have got to make sure that you are
Yes.
chiming into her new podcast. You want to tell them a little bit more about what that looks like, what it's going to look like,
Yes.
and who you're
So
going to be
this is
talking
something that
to?
I recently started, style therapy. I enjoy running my mouth to my friends. They say I'm pretty funny. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I don't know. I just feel
You
like
don't
sometimes
know.
I just synthesize information and I kind of spit it back out, and they're just like, wow, that's a pretty good deduction as to what's going
Hey.
on or what's being felt or whatever. So I just wanted to be able to continue to merge that wellness and wardrobe conversation, and use clothing as like the vessel, but then continue to like go deep and get a little naked before we get dressed. And so the conversations and the topics are going to be compounded from different things like parenting to marriage. I realized being a married woman, a mom, like that's a totally different space. And even a good friend told me, she was like, you know what, you don't. She's like, I want to see more. I want to hear more about your marriage. And I realized, like, I hold it so sacred, of course, because I just I personally feel like
As you
not
should.
everything is for public consumption. And I think everybody's in this age and culture where they feel like they got to put everything out here. And it's just like, no, it don't have be that way. You can do it and design it how you want. So, but I absolutely do want to share with y'all. I love my husband very much, and I love my family very much. And
Oh,
we have a lot of fun and we laugh a lot and we do a lot of family hugs. So I will be definitely sharing more of that, but also those spaces when it's just like, well, we processing this right now. Be a little bit vulnerable, but still have some class and consideration for
mm.
our union. So I want just to continue to just like share a little part of my life as I get more comfortable and just show other folks like one, clothing can be the outlet and tool that you can use to empower yourself versus it being something that prevents you from going into the room that you know you need to be in.
Oh, I love it. I love
Thank
it. I
you.
can't wait for it to drop and start seeing it more broadly. You said something, and I told you this even when we were speaking earlier, the
Mm-hmm.
part about getting naked before you get dressed. And I don't know why that hits me so hard, but being like, I get the naked, like being vulnerable, being open, being able to say to yourself, I deserve this. I'm okay to wear this red lipstick if
Mm-hmm.
I want to. I can be bold. I can step out and then I'm beautiful. Yes, outside, but even inside, like really speaking positively into ourselves before we start stepping out into the world and get dressed. And so I love the concept of where you're
Thank
going. I
you.
love what you're doing in the community. I'm
No,
just
no,
so
listen,
look, I
it's
gotta
okay.
get back
Look,
to y'all. I'm sorry.
I
I
want
just
to add to that too. It's
love it to
also about
pieces.
making sure that you take off other people's stuff that you've been wearing as well, because that's the thing. I don't want to get
Come
too
on
deep right
now.
now, but I'm just
Come
saying.
on. Look, I said, you about to blow my whole mind all over again. We'll be back on here for another 20, 30 minutes just talking about how profound that is. That's important. A lot of times we wear other people's
Trauma,
thoughts about
just
us
different things. It's so
on
much.
us.
It's the layers, you know.
Yes.
So we gotta peel back those layers.
There
Yeah.
are a lot of layers to it. Yeah, I love the way
Hmm.
you're breaking that down. And even with your new product, like being dressed, like I just love that whole concept. And so let people know like where they can connect with you. I know you have a huge following, but for those who maybe their first time, like learning about where they can,
Hmm.
get the hardware, the healing hardware and things like that, just kind of let them know where they can see you, where they
Sure.
can
Well, you
meet
can
up with you,
always
things
check
like
out New
that.
Vintage by Sam on Instagram. You can follow with this quick button. I'm sure there's something you can follow there. And newvintagebysam.com is where you can
Mm-hmm.
physically see like the healing hardware and kind of get more insight as to the ordering process. But you can always pull up to the Spice Suite. I'm there second and fourth Fridays from 12 to 3, and third Saturdays from 12 to 6, and fourth and fifth Sundays from 12 to 5.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that is so amazing. And we talked about this too. Like,
Yes.
it's such a beautiful space. Like, I can't wait for people to come in and just be supportive
Mm-hmm.
of
Mm-hmm.
women of color, period. Like, just the outpouring of
Mm-hmm.
entrepreneurish women as well who are able to come to this space because Angel's made it so accommodating and so loving to embrace not just her items but the other women as well. And so we know you were one of the Spice Girls. I'm so excited about all that's going on, and just having you on today has been like truly
Thank you so
amazing. I
very
just
much
want
for
to say
having me.
thank
I
you.
appreciate you for just highlighting our voices, and I really
Mhm.
look forward to seeing you in person and cutting up.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you are always welcome. I told you, Heavy on the
Thank
Black is
you.
truly home for you. So that, and ladies and gentlemen, if you are on, please make sure that you are following her at New Vintage by Sam, and make sure you're following Heavy on the Black so we can let you know exactly when this episode is going to drop. You're going to love it. You're going to feel and see a piece of yourself and everything that
Yes.
she's saying, and I don't want you to miss it. So with that, Sam,
Same.
sending you much love. Thank you so much for an amazing interview,
Yes, big
and
hugs
I'll
from
talk to you
Baltimore.
again
Peace out, y'all.
soon.
You
All
too. Peace.
righty, take care.